Welcome back guys to my channel. So ito nga si Dean Koontz ay isang thriller novel writer known for a lot of different thriller books, and one of them of course yung Frankenstein and then the Odd Thomas series. So I'm just not too sure if napanood nyo na yung Odd Thomas, pero ito actually yung basis ng movie. Yep, yan yung poster. So I believe there's just one movie. Now, one of his books that is, yung sinulat niya, yung Eyes of Darkness, depicts yung coronavirus na na-experience natin ngayon. So it was published, years back. Ayan nga, makikita ninyo yung isang page. So, yan yung isa pang page mula dun sa book na nagde-describe about the disease. At ito yung close-up. So, sabi nga niya, in around 2020, a severe pneumonia-like illness will spread throughout the globe, attacking the lungs and the bronchial tubes and resisting all known treatments. Almost more baffling than the illness itself will be the fact that it will suddenly vanish as quickly as it arrived. Attack again 10 years later and then disappear completely. At doon naman sa isang page, sa description, sabi nga yun, nabanggit doon, they call the stuff Wuhan 400 because it was developed at their rDNA labs now outside of the city of Wuhan. So, grabe, parang na-predict niya yung mangyayari years in advance na ito nga, nararanasan natin nga ngayong taon. Pala guys, sabi ko sa title, just make sure that actually you do not be misled, hopefully by wearing a mask. Kasi sometimes, kasi nga diba, sobrang confident natin na protected tayo because parang the face mask works like a shield, diba? Pero paalala nga ng World Health Organization, sabi nga doon, again, if you're healthy, then you do not need to actually wear a mask. Now, the only reason why you will wear a mask is if you are taking care of a person with suspected nCoV, 2019 infection. At saka, of course, if you're somewhat coughing or sneezing. And of course, be sure to be reminded also that face mask alone won't help. So, big factor din doon yung personal hygiene. So, katulad nga niyan sa bullet 3, sabi niya, it should be used combination with the frequent hand rubbing. Or rather, keeping your hands clean with alcohol-based hand rub or soap and water. At saka, be mindful kung saan ninyo nilalagay ang kamay, okay? And I don't mean anything else by that, but actually, just prevent from touching your face because that's how the infection goes into your body. So, let's watch this.
This virus comes from the family. Let me now share about what we know about this novel coronavirus. This virus comes from the family of coronavirus, which includes other viruses such as MERS and SARS, as well as the milder variants causing common cold. The medical consensus at this moment is that the novel coronavirus is more transmissible but appears less deadly than SARS. Evidence suggests that the rate of human-to-human transmission of this virus appears to be higher than that of SARS. For now, the evidence also suggests that transmission is mostly via droplets. What this means is that the virus is carried within droplets emitted from an infected person over a short distance, such as when a person coughs or sneezes. If these droplets come into contact with the eyes, nose or mouth of an individual, directly or indirectly through hands that have come into contact with these droplets, the individual may become infected. To clarify, there is no evidence currently to suggest that the virus is airborne. There are other viruses, such as the chickenpox, which can easily be transported via air currents and do not require droplets to contact the eyes or nose. The novel coronavirus is not in this category of viruses. The novel coronavirus could also transmit through surface contact. Let me explain. When a person sneezes or coughs, the droplets fall onto the surfaces of tables and chairs, and the virus may remain alive for up to a few days. When someone else touches the surfaces of these tables and chairs, the virus can be transferred to his hands, and if he then rubs his eyes or nose without washing his hands, he may become infected. So we should wash our hands. This is also why we only quarantine the close contacts of confirmed cases. For more transient contexts, such as individuals that the confirmed cases may have walked past in malls or hotels, the risk of transmission is low. For coronavirus generally, the person is most infectious when he is displaying symptoms, or what you call symptomatic. And this is likely to be the case for the novel coronavirus as well. There is evidence of limited spread from a person without symptoms during the incubation period. However, this form of transmission may be uncommon and has so far involved isolated cases only. At this point, the evidence still points towards higher transmissibility when the person is displaying symptoms. As such, medical professionals, both overseas and in Singapore, have advised that the most effective way that we can protect ourselves is to practice good personal hygiene. We should regularly wash our hands with soap and water and avoid touching our face with our hands. These may sound simple, but actually they're very difficult to do because all of us touch our face all the time. Even at a meeting when we have on this ministry task force, while I was speaking, I was touching my face until Minister Lawrence Wong nudged me with his elbow and said, "Stop touching your face." So it is simple but extremely difficult, but are actually very effective in preventing all kinds of infection. Potential infection from asymptomatic persons, in fact, is less likely to be from coughing or sneezing directly because they don't have symptoms. They are not sneezing or coughing, but more likely by touching contaminated surfaces, for which masks offer no protection. Wearing a mask when we are well often gives us a false sense of security instead, and we are more likely to touch our faces when we constantly adjust our masks, which is one way the disease spreads. At the same time, we need to protect others, our loved ones, friends, colleagues, and fellow Singaporeans that we come into contact with. If we are sick, we should rest and recover at home as far as possible. If we do need to go out to see a doctor, for example, we should wear a surgical mask to protect others. So this is when mask is needed, when we are unwell and have to go out.
Now, just because your home does not necessarily mean na 100% safe ka na. Katulad nga ng susunod na video na shinare ng isa natin netizen, okay? Although hindi siya nakikisalamuha, hindi siya gumagala, hindi siya, goes into public crowded places. Parati naman siyang malinis sa katawan, kasi nga aware nga siya sa danger nitong virus, and yet nagkaroon pa rin siya. So, panoorin natin to.
Morning to everyone. Ako nga pala po si Elisa Sulmagsino. Ako po ay may coronavirus positive. Ako po ay nakadetain ngayon sa ospital ng Samidan Hospital ng Switzerland. Ako po ay nag-umpisa na nagkaroon ng lagnat ay noong Martes. Bale, ang una ko pong naramdaman na sintomas ay sumakit po ang aking ulo, and then ang aking pong lalamunan na nagkaroon po ng pamamalat na sobra na uhaw sa tubig. Subalit ako po ay merong dalang gamot, ininom ko po agad ang takipirina and then takipludig. May dalawang busta po ako ng takipludig. Ininom ko po ng hating gabi yung isa, then pagka umaga po ng Miyerkules ay ininom ko rin yung isa. Then, nung makainom po ako, nag-iba-iba po ang pakilasa ko, nawala po agad ang aking lagnat. Nag-worried po ang aking amo na si Miss Kiara Asti. Nagpunta po agad kami at pinakonsult po niya ako sa doktor dito sa Switzerland, malapit din dito po sa Samidan. Then, tiningnan po ng doktor na private po doktor yon, na binayaran po agad ng aking amo na halagang 680 para makonsult po agad ako kung ako po ay may coronavirus positive. Tiningnan po nila ang aking sa ilalim ng nose, ang aking alangala, ang aking pong respiratory, sa paghinga at ang aking pong lalamunan at ang aking dugo. Huwebes po kami nagpunta ng maaga ng aking amo. Yun po yung check-up na private doctor. Pagkatapos po nun, umuwi na rin po kami ng bahay pero hindi po ako pinaglaboro ng aking amo dahil nga po ako po ay may lagnat. Ako po ay naka-stay pa rin po doon sa underground ng aking higaan. Pagkatapos po nung kinabukasan ng Friday, nag-waiting po uli muna ng message ang aking amo na si Mrs. Kiara Asti na antayin ang tawag ng doktor kung anong resulta ng aking test. Subalit ng hapong yun, ako naman ay istabeni naman ako. Wala akong nararamdaman, kung hindi, para lang ako nanghihina. Pero every 20 minutes, umiinom po ako ng tubig dahil ang lalamunan ko po ay laging malat na malat. Hindi po ako umiinom ng malamig, lagi pong maligamgam at saka may kasama pong lemon na tubig at may kasama pong pulot. Yun po aking iniinom. Kaya po, one day lang po ako nilagnat ng napakasakit ng aking ulo, sobra-sobra. Then, nung hapon pong yung mga 5:30 to 6, dumating po ang amo ko, bumalik po sila ng bahay. Ako naman po lagi ako nasa loob ng bahay, hindi po ako lumalabas. Tinawagan po ako ng amo ko, hindi po siya direktang pumunta doon sa aking kwarto, kung hindi, phone to phone na po. Nagtaka po ako, sabi ko, bakit po, senyora? Lisa, you are positive coronavirus. Hindi ko po ma-imagine sa aking sarili na ay ma-infected agad ng ganun-ganun agad sa coronavirus positive. Dahil ako naman po ay hindi mahilig maglalabas, kahit po ako nasa Milano, stay in din lang po ako sa bahay ng amo. Pag nagbaba po ako ng aso, hindi po ako nakikipag-usap, nakamas po ako. Then, dito din po sa Switzerland, maglalabas din lang po ako ng aso, balik din po agad ako ng bahay. Ang mga amo ko po ang lumalabas, sila po ang laging namamasyal. Ako sa loob lang po talaga ako ng bahay. Hindi ko po lubos maisip na ako po agad ay ma-infected agad po ng coronavirus. Kaya masasabi ko lamang po, ingat-ingat po tayo mga kababayan kung mga Pilipino na narito sa Milan, Italy at saka sa Switzerland nakasama ng mga amo. Sabihan nyo din po ang inyong mga amo na huwag na pong laging magbibisita dahil hindi po natin alam at sigurado na sa mga bisita ng mga amo, sila po ang may dala ng coronavirus. Ngayon, ito po ang aking masasabi na hindi porket nakamas ka ay safety ka na. Kaya lahat ng bawat galaw mo, lahat ng mahahawakan mo, lagi po kayong magsasabon, maghihilamos, at gagamit ng disinfected na panlagay po sa kamay. At lagi pong maglilinis ng mga bawat gamit na ating nahahawakan. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat po.
So, ano ba matututunan natin sa video na to? So, yun nga, nakita ninyo, even if nasa pamamahay ka lang and kano matagal yung, di ba, sabi yung kanina video, the virus stays, it can survive for a few days. So, we really have to be vigilant, in keeping ourselves safe and also our loved ones. So, stay at home, okay? Less contact. And sabi nga ng DOH tsaka ni Duterte, stay calm. Alright? God bless.